Hair Maiden India family, what is up, man? It has been a long time since I've been here in the shop, live on camera, talking to y'all. I really, really apologize for that. Let me just go ahead and get into it. Y'all know, if you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, I don't really plan and talk about these lives and these videos. I just kind of talk about what I know, what's on my heart, what I've experienced the last 11 years, and how I've made this company that you see behind me out here in the beautiful West Los Angeles. So let me dive into it. About a year and a half ago, I really got frustrated, not just with business, but with life, continuing to live in LA, doing the hustle, the grind, 24/7, keeping the shop open, running back and forth and going crazy. Now, that's not meant to say that I ever stopped enjoying it, right? Like this, doing this, being on camera, talking to y'all about hair extensions, which if you know me, you know I don't care about the actual hair extensions. I care about my business owners. I care about my clients. I care about people, right? It actually makes me happy. But that being said, like the way I was living life and the substances I was using, the vibes I was bringing around me and the energies I was allowing in definitely wasn't aligned with what I was really trying to do. And the reason I started this company, let me grab it for you, was this right here. This was the business plan that I made in prison, um, 12 years ago now. I think 13 years ago now. This was, I'm live on TikTok, Instagram, and my DJI, so I gotta move it around so everybody can see. But nah, seriously, this is where it started at, right here. A one-page business plan where, like, if you look at it, I was about to ask my cousins, like, yo, can you go find hair for me? I had no idea that hair contouring was a thing, or even people would actually like give their hair up and do it for religious practices in India. And now I know that, right? Now I've done the research. I've went to these temples. Y'all have seen my YouTube videos. I've went again and again every single year to the point where I have connections there at the temples, at the biggest temples in the world, with 30,000 people a day coming in. They know me. They remember me. Sophia, yes, unfortunately, I was in prison selling drugs, selling cocaine, old lifestyle, but here we are now. I've talked about that extensively. If you have any questions pertaining to prison, please shoot them at me. I'm quite helpful. I was a GED teacher as well as a prison lawyer. Got two people out of prison a little bit earlier than they were supposed to by writing motions and using my brain. Anyway, different story, same kind of path, but I really wanted to get in today about talking about recent events, right? About how this last year and a half has kind of shaped the future of me and the future of Hair Maiden India and all the exciting things we're still bringing to you guys right now, right? So let's get into it. Basically, I got tired of being in LA. You know, LA has been a lifesaver for me. I'm so grateful for the city because it was the last place in the States that I loved. I fell in love with LA because of the diversity, the access to nature, the wellness, the yoga, the tennis, the meditation, the different people, the diverse cultures, the diverse food, being able to drive 15 minutes one way or another way and literally get a different vibe totally, right? If you're from LA, you know what it's like. South Bay, West LA, downtown, Echo Park, Silver Lake, in the valley, you know, like it's a different vibe in each place and I love all of them. And that's really what kind of got me attached to being in LA. And back then, I'll be honest, it was a partying as well. I am a partier. I ran this business, a lot of people don't know, when I first got to LA, out of a minivan. Me and my ex-wife had just separated, and she left. And I had already got the taste of LA and knew what I could do business-wise here, so I wasn't about to leave. So I was driving around to Century City Mall, to Westfield Mall, to all these different malls, Fox Hills, selling hair out the back of a minivan that I was sleeping in. And this guy I met out here kind of tried to take advantage of me, screwed me over, lied. He was a hair extension dealer as well. But, you know, grateful for him as well because he would let me sleep in a tire warehouse behind LAX airport, which is where I met some of my best clients today still. I think a lot of the people that met me at those times recognized where I was at. They probably could smell alcohol and weed on me, but they could see my eyes and see my realness and see that I'm trying to build this business and not for some arbitrary reason. Obviously, I'm not a woman that wears hair extensions, right? I am a grown-ass man that doesn't really, that gets a haircut once a month. So yeah, I was trying to build something in my life. And the reason I was trying so hard back then was because I wanted to build a life for my family, right? My wife at that time, I wanted to have kids. I wanted to do something legal and stable versus selling cocaine, you know, which is not legal, you know what I mean? And that wasn't the only thing I was doing back in that old life. I mean, I was mixed in with all kind of wrong people, guns, violence, drugs, robbing people, getting robbed, fighting, lots of times that I could have lost my life or could have accidentally taken someone else's life, and I'm not proud of it, but I am happy that I went through that because it brought me to who I am, and I'm grateful for those times that taught me actually a lot about business and life and people. And now we're here, right? Now I'm a business owner. So it took about 7 years to get tired of LA. And then also the city seemed to decline in certain ways. And a lot of that was on my shoulders. I was putting myself around certain people and certain energies in this city, this beautiful city, that wasn't aligned with what I was actually looking for from here, right? And it took a lot of inner work, a lot of counseling, a lot of therapy, a lot. I was paying like $6,000 a month at one time for a breath coach, a breathwork coach, a yoga coach, a meditation coach, two meditation coaches, online therapy, in-person therapy, and then a somatic healing coach as well. Um, and here we are. It helped a little bit. I'm still not good. I'm still doing therapy, so like I'm still having to stick with it. But anyway, I don't really ever know what to talk about in these things, so I always bring it back to myself, right? I'm a solo business owner. I have beautiful friends that work with me sometimes. I have beautiful staff that have worked with me sometimes. At the end of the day, I've always realized that it's on my shoulders. No one's really going to be able to understand and do what I need them to do in here except for me. And I'm happy with that, right? I mean, it's actually kind of a secret weapon because no one can really impersonate and copy what I do the same way. A lot of people have tried. They've probably had some levels of success. I know a few people off the top of my head that are actually did well, decently well. Shout out AQ. I know she's not online right now, but Aquarius, she was a godsend. You know, she worked with me for 3 years, interned at first, and was willing to put in the work and the hustle. And the position she's in now is she has her own company. She has me as a backup, and I would do anything in the world for her at any time. I flew out for her mother's funeral. You know, I was there as much as I could be, and all she has to do is ask, and she knows that. So, yeah, I started going to Southeast Asia a lot, and you know that's why same, but different. If you know Thailand, if you know Southeast Asia, you understand the T-shirt. But anyway, yeah, you know, it was tough. I started to want to quit the company. I started to want to sell out or just shut down the shop, and I realized that that would be immature and premature for where I'm at in my life right now. I owed this company like everything, man. Like literally starting from a one-page business plan in prison to being able to get where I'm at now was something that I prayed for and wished for, but I never dreamed would happen. Never thought it would actually come to fruition. And it took a lot of hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, and a lot of help from a lot of you guys online as well as in person. So yeah, Hair Maiden India, we've always been about connecting to communities, right? That is the community out here, mostly black people from back in the day now, like Asians, Caucasians, Europeans, Spanish people, everybody wears hair extensions, right? Back then, my homeboy had a cell phone snuck in, and we would call his girl, right? And we would ask questions like, what should we do? What's the business? What's the numbers? Help us learn something that we can do besides selling dope when we get out. And what his girl told him, and I put it right here, was Rocky. These Chinese folks out here are taking advantage of us, man. Like, if your homeboy is Indian, I'm Indian. Tell him to go out to India and hook us up. So that's what it was, two communities, right? Indian and black, bringing us together to the point where we could do business in a hair extension way. Now that might seem like an arbitrary or very small thing to some people, right? But if you have half a brain and you wake up and look at the world, hair is one of the most important products in the entire world. Everywhere I've been for my entire last 10 years, hair is an important part of the culture. People wear hair, people take care of their hair, people change their hairstyle and change their look. Women and men change their style and get confidence immediately. So I realized, you know, quickly at going out through it, not only is it a huge thing, but it's also really important to a lot of people. And I dove in, man. I mean, 10 trade shows a year, walking around with business cards in West LA, backpack, 2 suitcases, talking to everybody I possibly could about my hair and bringing it to them and showing it to them, giving hair away for free, doing collabs. You know, like I wasn't just doing it to get something back. The stuff was fun for me, right? I was enjoying meeting people. I'm a people person. If it wasn't for other humans in the world, I don't think I don't think any of us would make it, but I definitely wouldn't make it. I need that connection. I'm an extrovert in that sense. Being able to connect with people on a business tip, not a party tip or a dope tip or something like that, was a blessing, man. I could actually without being worried, confidently speak to people about the product. I took time to source, went to India to source, went to India to make sure the factory and everything is in place, and then bring that back to them confidently and say, hey, I got a product for you that you're already selling that I can help you sell better, right? And then it just clicked. Everything just kind of came together. And the last recent times, I mean, it's hard to say this, I guess, and I'm on live and everyone tells me how to share so much, but it was a lot of relationships, right? A lot of relationship drama and trauma that kind of brought me to my knees eventually and made me want to get out of LA. And thank God for Thailand, thank God for Bali, thank God for India and the healers and the wellness facilities and the yoga retreats that I was, blessed and gratefully be able to attend that saved my life, that brought me back on my feet. I've recently found a different fellowship and different program that has got me in 0 to 97 days now, further than I've been internally in my entire life. And I don't even expect external results yet, but they've been coming slowly and slowly. I said all that to say this. I am back. I am here in LA again, and I will be here 24/7 all day long. Deliveries, shop is open, store is open, online is 24/7 anyway. My phone line is on. No more AI agents. I had the AI agent running things while I was gone, and a lot of my clients did not like that, which I get it. I don't. When an AI person calls me, I'm like, click, I hang up immediately. But yeah, I'm back on the phones in the shop, and we're here. I am looking for a manager. I am looking to hire somebody in LA close by. I'm not looking to work with someone who wants a lot of money really fast, who has all kind of things going on besides spiritual and good alignment in their own lives. And I'm not worried about getting them fast. So I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to overextend myself and people please and say yes when I don't need to say yes. I'm going to wait for that goodness to come to me, just the way Carlos Diaz, my homie from 10 years ago, the way Aquarius Carter, my homie to this day that's out in Kansas doing her own thing with hair now, came to me, right? And we became family. And that's what I want. That's what I respect. That's what I love. And that's what I strive for within this industry and within my life. I know y'all probably want to see some hair. And so I'll show you a little bit of hair. I'm only going to show you a bit today because I've done so many videos on this. Let me show you our South Indian hair first. We got the raw curly on this side. It's actually a steam curly right here. We've washed it though, so it looks pretty raw, right? This is some of the best hair that we carry, South Indian, wavy and curly. For TikTok, y'all way back there. Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, I can always show y'all hair. I'm going to be doing more videos. I wanted to get online today mainly because I want to break the little cycle of me not getting on live and not being face forward as I'm used to and as I've been doing. And so here I am. Today's day 1. There'll be a day 2 and 3. It might not be tomorrow, but it might be the next day. If you have any questions while I'm on live, I haven't been looking properly. Sophia, I really appreciate your comment about being proud. I definitely am. I don't know. I'm proud of, coming away from the last part of my life. So I can definitely say that. I'm still not proud of, the next step and the next level for me. I'm content. I could be content where I'm at, right? And I'm grateful for where I'm at. But I want a lot more. I want to do a lot more. I want to give a lot more. I want to be a lot more valuable. And if you have a comment or a question or a suggestion on that, please, just tell me. Just reach out to me. That's how we become better as humans. That's how I become better as a person. It's not all about this and the money and the hair. If you're in business with me, you understand that very deeply. If you're a retail client, sorry, yes, it's all about the hair for you. I can show you anything you want to see. I can pull out bundles. We can do FaceTime calls. You can come into the shop and see me. I'll walk you through everything. I'm not a stylist, right? I'm not, obviously. But I know hair. And I usually know what is good for what woman because I've done this for 12 years now. And women have talked to me and I've listened to them. And I have a great memory. Even though I used to smoke weed and all that stuff, I still have a really, really great memory. Alex is my new videographer editor. I really hope this isn't too jumbled up for him. Anybody else I need to shout out, man? My sponsor in this new program, Mr. Jimmy. Such an amazing person. He doesn't even know how much he's helped me. Mr. Young Jeremy out in Florida. One of the dudes 90 days ago that literally saw me at the worst of my lows and told me, bro, we got you. We're going to have you smiling again soon. And for those of you who don't know, 95 days ago, I basically hit one of my rock bottoms. And nothing, bless, thank God, nothing actually happened. It was all up here. And I almost got to the point where this company would have been done, a joke. Much less like my life would have been too, and I was that close. And by the grace of God and some really great people I accidentally stumbled into and got around, I'm still here, thriving, doing better than before. And once again, I'm not healed. I'm not perfect. Just yesterday, I had the thoughts of like wanting to go smoke bud, and like, and it's such a small thing, especially if you're in LA, right? Everybody smokes weed. But if you're looking to level up, if you're looking to add value to your life and other lives around you, and you want to continuously be ambitious and push yourself to more, weed ain't where it's at. Trust me on that. I don't care if you're 15 or 35. Leave that shit alone. Or smoke it if you want to. I don't care. I do care, but I'm not going to judge you if you smoke. Anyway, I got a call coming in, 1 minute ago. I was only supposed to be online for 10 minutes. I always do that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I'm going to get back on live these next couple of days. Stick with y'all. Oh yeah, we do have our tax season sale coming out in the next week or so. You're going to start seeing Instagram posts, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest posts. But if you want the codes, you need to be signed up on email and SMS marketing at hairmaidenindia.com. People on those channels will get the drops first, and then everybody will get them a week later. But it definitely will be a limited supply this time. With Trump and all the new policies and the customs and all that, things have gotten a bit rough with the best quality raw hair. So it will be limited, so make sure you tune in. And yeah, y'all, I just want to say I'm grateful to be back, grateful to have gotten through what those last 90 days were. I'm looking forward and excited to meeting more of y'all. A lot of y'all coming out to the shop. A lot of y'all, as soon as you know I'm here, you'll come show love. You'll come buy hair. You'll come talk. You know what I mean? We got more products now, from wellness to collagens to coffee to shampoo to conditioners to gummies for health and for wellness. We got some skincare. We got some soaps and some body lotions. We have hair growth treatment oils, all kind of stuff in stock now here at the shop. And yeah, man, I love each and every one of y'all. This stuff wouldn't be possible if it weren't for y'all. So blessings, peace, love, light. Giving all you guys a big hug, all you ladies a big hug. And we'll see y'all soon. Peace.